Isn't it a lovely day? It's Wednesday morning and it's not even lunchtime yet, and the weather is so nice. I don't know if you can hear in the background, there's the Rag and Bone Man. Yeah, we still have a Rag and Bone Man. He comes round, he's got a vehicle now, but he did used to come round with his horse and cart. Up until quite recently, he would come round and shout out Rag and Bone Man, whatever it was he says. I can't remember what he says now. But at the moment he's over that way somewhere. But we haven't got anything to give him. But yeah, we do have, we're getting rid of our old Christmas tree. And Sarah's mum, she's got a few items to get rid of, quite big bulky items. So she's going to get the council round, and for a small fee she can have 5 items taken away, and one of those things is going to be our Christmas tree. So we're getting rid of our plastic Christmas tree. So we've had the Christmas tree since we've had the dog, simply because we didn't want pine needles going in the dog's feet. And to be honest, I don't think we will have the dog this time next year. I think he'll be gone. So we might just get a small real Christmas tree next year, just to remind ourselves of the smell of Christmas, as you know. But boy, is it warm out here. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. The sunshine's coming out, it's beating on my face, giving me a bit of vitamin D, lifting my spirits, making me feel good. I've still got this head cold, a bit of snot. Yeah, it's snot funny, but it's there. These things happen. Still got a bit of a chesty cough, so I've got something for that. It's a dry tickly cough, so hopefully that will go in a couple of days. It's a pain, isn't it, when you're down on feeling a bit rough. But anyway, what else was I going to mention? It's bin day today, so the bins have got to go out. And I've got some video that I haven't downloaded yet, but it's on my tiny camera that I was wearing there, and I might be able to show you inside Betty's tea room, because I didn't switch it off until I got to the table. So we'll see. Anyway, well, I'll get on to that in a minute. Yeah, so anyway, so it's Wednesday, it's washing day. I've got all the washing to do. I've been around the front garden picking up all the litter that blows in off the street. It's unbelievable the amount of rubbish that comes through. There's Red Bull cans, 3 Red Bull cans, Fanta can, 2 bottles of water. One of them thankfully was crushed, the other one was just put the cap on, they're fully inflated, so I had to crush that up to get it in the bag to take up less space. But the amount of crisp packets, unbelievable. And of course with a big bit of polystyrene, it all blows in off the street. Although the kids tend to tuck their crisp packets into the hedge outside, but the rest of it is blown in, really. You know, I don't know how it happens. When I go out and about, let's say we'll go somewhere and we might want a snack or something, so or if we take sandwiches, we might have a sandwich, a packet of crisps, a bar of chocolate. Everything goes back into the bag that we brought it in, or it goes into my pocket. So when I come home, I've got tons of stuff in my pocket, all sorts of rubbish, crisp packets and you know, Mars bars or whatever, in my in my pocket. So hardly anything goes in the street when I'm out. But even the car is full of, you know, when you've got a bag of humbugs in the car and as you're driving along, it just gives you something to sock on as you're driving. Those wrappers end up in the back of the car. Yeah, pain in the ass to pick it up, but none of it goes in the street. So where this rubbish comes from, I don't know. I know when my sister first had her little boy, he's autistic, bless him. He actually was seen in Gosport High Street picking up rubbish and putting it in the bin, and some man gave him 50p because he thought he was such a good boy picking up the rubbish and putting it in the bin. So yeah, it does pay, doesn't it, to have to install values in your children, not to throw rubbish around, because the crisp packet that you threw away 20 years ago will still be in that hedgerow, and it won't have rotted. The colours may have faded, but it will still be there 20 years later. Anyway, that's enough of that. That was today's little vlog. It's a lovely Wednesday afternoon. The sun's out. The sky's a fair bit of wind up there because the clouds are whistling past. whoosh. But there's a bit of blue up there. There's as Sarah would say, there's enough to make a pair of denim jeans. So yes, hopefully the weekend will be good. Sarah's off Saturday, so hopefully we'll be able to get out and do something rather than being cooped up in this house. Anyway, catch you all later. Bye then.